Hello again, it's George here on the Playlist Push YouTube channel, and we're coming today with another hot topic. You know, we're trying to stay ahead of the game. Subscribers are busting through the roof, and we're doing everything we can to create quality content. You know, we're upgrading the lighting in here, getting new lenses, we're really getting into the YouTube game. So thanks again for coming back, and let's get right into it. So today, we're talking about stream fraud. Oh, but is there any bots? Is there any bots on your service? Do you have any of those bots? No, we don't have bots, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. You don't gotta worry about a thing. The interesting thing about Playlist Push, no lie, we've been in business 7 years. We've ran thousands of songs through the network, and we've never had a song taken off of Spotify that was promoted by Playlist Push. I'm gonna go into detail. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what we do to combat stream fraud, bots, fake playlists, nonsense, tomfoolery, whatever you call it. If it's not legit, it's not on Playlist Push. So let's get right into it. The number one thing we do, and this is in no order of importance, is location and VPN bans. Unfortunately, there are some countries and cities when it comes to Spotify are typically seen as unsavory, or there can be bot or stream fraud coming from these cities and countries. So we block some of these countries or cities from signing onto the platform and joining the network as curators. We also don't allow VPNs. So if someone's using a VPN, we basically don't allow them to sign up to the network. So the VPN needs to be disabled before they can sign on. So that's a big piece right there. That combats a lot of bots right there. The next piece is KYC, which is know your customer, or in our case, know your curator. So each curator that signs up, they need to go through a rigorous process of identity verification so we know who they are, where they live, which really benefits us and the curator. If we're in Austin, we're hanging out with our Austin curators. If we're in Amsterdam, we're hanging out with our Dutch curators. If we're in LA, we're hanging out with our LA curators. It's cool because we can actually see where everyone lives in our network and hang out with them, strengthen the bond, and you know, we have a lot of real relationships with these people, which is great, makes our life great. But it's also important because if we know who someone is, they're not going to be doing anything nefarious or anything sketchy on the platform or doing any stream fraud or things like that with their playlists. Moving on, the next piece is playlist analytics and playlist birth. We basically take historical data from the playlist, when it was created, how it grew, how fast it grew, and we basically have a system we can run that through where we can determine if a playlist is legit or not, where the followers came from, and if that's in a steady, organic, real pattern. So that's a big piece as well. It's analytics, streams that are coming off the playlist. If it's a tiny playlist that has like 1,000 followers or 1,000 likes, but has 25,000 streams coming off it each day, something's wrong there. Moving right along into what we call active monitoring or vetting of curators. To get into the Playlist Push Curator Nightclub, it's extremely exclusive. There's a line down the block. I'd say out of about 100 people that sign up to be curators, only 2 or 3 actually get into the network, but those 2 or 3 that get into the network tend to stick around for a long time because we pay the curators well, we send them good music, they're active on the platform, and everybody wins. It's a win-win-win. Artists win, curators win, Playlist Push wins. It's a big win fest. That's a big part. The analytics, streams coming off each song on the playlist, and the vetting of curators. You know, I think all of these things we do layered on top of each other keeps the network in a good place, keeps it clean, keeps out bots or fake streams, stream fraud. And the thing we've noticed is real listeners lead to real opportunities. So there's always people that are being discovered on playlists. I mean, we've had A&Rs discover artists on playlists because A&R is following this niche playlist and they end up signing them to a deal. People get sync opportunities from people finding them on playlists. There's actually real results coming from getting on these playlists, not just sitting on them and getting streams. That's basically everything we do. If you guys have any questions about stream fraud, bots, anything like that, or any interest in Playlist Push, feel free to drop a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for tuning in. See you next time.